Take a look. It is Friday, January 2nd. Welcome, everybody, to In the Weeds. A fabulous Friday. Everyone is here. And ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, we welcome you to the 58th annual Weedies, the In the Weed Awards. We're very excited to give you the best and brightest from the last year. Awards that were absolutely voted on by nobody and asked for by everybody. The Weedies have arrived. We have our esteemed panel, as we always do. People you've seen on the stream. Telephones you've heard go off in 2000s PC fashion. Jeremy Lambert is here. How you doing, pal?
Folks, I can promise you this will be the best and also the worst Weedy Awards of all time.
As we say on the show, you're welcome, and we're sorry. Speaking of which, I'm sorry, Kimmy is here.
Okay, I did not get the memo that this was an award show, that we had to dress nice. I'm clearly not home. I'm just very confused. I'm also confused how this is the 58th Weedies, and none of us are 58 years old. We haven't been alive for 58 years. I'm just very confused.
Once again, as I mentioned backstage before we started, the ageism on this one knows no bounds, and the unprofessionalism continues to astound me. And finally,
he's wearing a t-shirt too.
From the UK, the most prestigious place and the most well-dressed fashionista capital of the world. Not Paris, it's London. In the UK, the one and only SP3. He puts a 3 at the end of his name. That's how you know he's fancy. How you doing, pal?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Many of this makes sense. We are excited to present not only the best and the brightest, as I mentioned, but also to tag those who deserve their winnings. Jeremy, how will we preside over these awards?
I think we need to do the Ring of Hallucinations Award first because Kimmy has to leave.
No.
And
Bless.
she has friends who don't watch wrestling, but they can give us an Iron Claw review if we would like that.
Listen, so they were just very confused about Zac Efron's hair. Yes, if you'd like to run here.
Yes, their moment to shine.
You have to run. You have to hurry. Please run.
This award show is already off the rails. We have run-ins.
Get in the frame. Stand right here. Give them your Iron Claw review. What do you think of Iron Claw?
Who are you?
Oh, this
who
is
are you
Anna.
wearing?
Hold on. This is Anna Rideau. This is my best friend, guys. She is not
All
a
right,
wrestler.
who are you wearing?
I was wearing past 8, but it wasn't like I also missed the first 20 minutes of the movie. But yeah, I don't know. It was good though. I liked the story. I love that it was sad, but it was good.
She cried.
I liked the ending. I liked how they.
She knows there's like a camera and a microphone that she can like speak into instead of like walking away, sipping her iced tea latte.
She knows. Yeah.
Okay.
She said he said you're aware that you could like get in the frame and like talk and like show your face. Oh, she's very nervous.
Okay,
she's
fair.
I'm being a celebrity.
You're a celeb now?
No, I'm not.
Congratulations, we are celebrities.
I guess so.
There are 500,000 people watching this show right now, so yes.
There are not 500,000 people watching this show.
You don't know that.
Yeah, no, but I thought it was a pretty good show. The movie was good.
The movie was good.
I liked it.
Okay.
Did she like everyone dying in the movie?
Did you like everyone dying is the question. No. So she cried.
I cried at the first death.
She cried at every death. She cried. She cried at the end when Zac Efron's sons were like, "We'll be your brothers."
That was so sad.
And I was just like, "Bro, it's not that sad." But I, of course, also was just like, this really happened, but then this was kind of over exaggerated a little bit. So I was giving the in depth that she needed. Oh yeah, so I told her that MJF got cut from the movie. This was a big thing. MJF got cut from the movie. So Zac Efron has this montage where nothing is going on. He's just he's running the ropes, doing push-ups, prepping for his big match with Ric Flair. And she's just like, Scarf Guy could have got in the movie. Why do we need to see this montage?
They did a bunch of they also didn't have enough music in the background. I feel like when this dad.
It's a sad movie. Why do we need music?
Because it would have made me cry a little more.
You want to cry more?
No, I feel like the appeal is for it to be sad and to gain.
I mean, yes, it's a sad documentary. It's based off of a true story.
Yeah, but I don't think that it was that it could have been more emotionally tolling.
More emotionally tolling. The movie that they edited to make less sad, it could have been more emotionally tolling. They cut out parts to make it less sad.
They should have added them. I feel
Yeah, there was actually more death in the original version, which is life.
Yeah, they cut out the whole backstory of the baby, of the first Von Erich child, the baby. They cut out. Yeah, he got it was like an electric.
Shut up on the back and be like, oh.
There's no way you're already crying. We saw this movie 24 hours ago.
It's a really sad movie.
We have to send her back to watch World Class in the 80s. And then she'll really be crying, and it won't be because of the Von Erichs.
You should watch Ready to Rumble. That's a movie that'll make you cry.
Ready to
but
Rumble
happy
isn't
tears.
sad. Is it? Yeah, Ready to Rumble isn't a sad movie.
Happy tears.
Well, it does have its moments.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Ready to Rumble though.
Wow.
Not gonna lie.
Fake fan.
Fake fan.
Yeah.
But
It's
why
the
are you
greatest
yelling at
wrestling
me?
movie of all time.
Oh, is that the next movie?
Yeah, we can watch Ready to Rumble. That'll be the next movie. That's what we're
Really?
gonna watch on the way home. Clearly.
On the way home. Damn, someone has to drive that car.
Wow.
Yeah, her boyfriend's gonna drive.
Wow.
Maybe he wants to watch Ready to Rumble as he should.
Wait,
we
but
don't
he
need
already
more
saw
men
Iron.
talking on this show.
He's not in theaters.
Yeah, he saw Iron Claw in theaters, and he was like, "Let's watch it." And I was like, "All right, let's go."
Oh, you should break up with him. That's a terrible movie suggestion.
But then we watched Happy Gilmore 1.
Okay, one's fine. Two
Yeah.
is
Now you're just asking.
Nobody in that scene
more
was
death in that
like
movie too.
There was a lot of death in that one. I agree.
Yeah.
Too much
That
death.
lady with the air conditioner, though.
Anyway, now that we've sat you all through whatever that was, leave a thumbs up on the video.
Can we get good comments for that? I can't see the comments on my phone.
Yeah,
People
don't
I
you
said,
worry.
can someone please hit the get the fuck off stage music for Kimmy?
No, I was screaming.
I think... What is happening?
No. This is the get the fuck off stage music.
Wonderful. You left a thumbs up. Now go ahead. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We drop content every single day, all day, every day. Let's do it. And also, you can go ahead and drop a super chat. Any message, question, or statement read on the air. And we always appreciate it, especially as we present to you the 58th annual In the Weeds Awards. Are we ready to actually present an award?
I'm a little nervous of what you're giving Ring of Hallucinations.
Well,
Did my vote count towards anything of what I texted you?
tune in to find out.
I thought we were doing that first.
We are. That's what I'm saying. Tune in to find out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Am I setting this up here? All right. I'll set
Yeah.
this up. The Ring of Hallucinations Award for the best non-AEW WWE moment of 2025 is... Do we have a drum roll, Joel?
Thought I did, but I don't.
Wow. Very professional show we're running here.
Oh, I got this one. Did that work?
No.
Oh, okay.
For this award, sure. The winner is Red Velvet defeating Mercedes Moné to win the ROH Women's Television Championship, as voted on by Kimmy Sokol and only Kimmy Sokol. For
That
this
was
award.
it.
Okay, but your guys' suggestions were a little rough, right? You were like, Jeremy was like, oh, Blake Christian defeating Jay Lethal.
Yes.
But then, now he's in the swirl. It's official as of last night. It looks like that's going to be a
Well,
title
that'll be the
direction.
moment of the year for 2026 until Blake Christian wins the ROH World Title.
But you're just assuming that Blake Christian's going to win the ROH World Title. Like,
I've been assuming this for like 2 years now.
is that when he's finally going to get the song and Tony Khan gets the other like 99%?
Hopefully.
Listen, I just said it was the most shocking moment in ROH of the year because obviously I think a lot of people going into Final Battle thought Mercedes was going to hold on to the title, maybe start a feud with Zeta Steel because obviously, I guess SP3 did not agree with me as he's just like,
SP3 has a SP3 has a gripe to pick with the C-Suite award here. This is the C-Suite award, not the Ring of Hallucinations award.
Thank you. I was very confused. I was like, do I have to change my graphics?
Sorry, no, I confused myself.
Okay, so hold on. I can actually bring the right things up. My God,
apologies.
you had me going here. Okay, so once again, this is the C-Suite.
It's a fake out. It was a pump fake on the first award.
Wow, what an amazing show we're doing here. We've really got it going on, don't we?
I think this is the best in the weeds episode of 2026.
Yesterday's episode was full of a lot of piss and vinegar.
Yeah, yesterday we ran off more viewers, so that's always good.
Par for the course.
Yeah.
All right, now I can actually get the right thing up here. Okay.
What does C-Suite even mean? Is it like?
Well, okay.
I mean,
there we go. There's the C-Suite. There's the proper C-Suite award. Red Velvet defeats Mercedes Moné.
That's the funniest part of this bit is that Kimmy has no idea what the bit is, and SP3 is renovating the C-Suite because of it. The C-Suite's under new management because of this.
You might say it's time for the C-Suite. The C-Suite.
Oh, do we need to bring up? Oh, hold on. We can really C-Suite this thing up. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Wow. She didn't win, but she's a winner in someone's heart.
She's always winning on this show with the C-Suite. SP3, how do you feel about Red Velvet winning this award?
Kimmy, congratulations. I'm handing you the keys. You are now the owner of the C-Suite. I am no longer doing the C-Suite. I'm no longer doing the C-Suite on In the Weeds every Thursday. That was the tradition. C-Suite is for C-level WWE, and I was watching it, so everybody else didn't have to watch. But they have pissed all over my C-Suite. So now I will let you renovate it yourself, and it's under new management. And you can come on In the Weeds anytime you want to talk about Ring of Honor, since you're talking about C-level AEW shows.
Okay, but then I was set up for failure technically because the text I got was, what was your ROH moment of the year? And I gave this one. And then it was like, that's a shitty one to pick. And I was like, that hurts my feelings. So technically I was set up for failure by the two people in the Blazers above me. So this is not my fault. But I'm glad I have the key now to go on In the Weeds anytime I want. Because I did tweet the other day that my 2026 resolution was to come on more to annoy the two people in the Blazers above me.
You know what I love about these StreamYard accounts? I can ban people from any room I want.
That's very rude.
Yeah, well, so it's showing up when you're not supposed to. And not voting for the one that I wanted, which was Sammy Guevara winning the tag titles twice in 1 year without ever losing them.
What a legend. And then challenging for the ROH World title on a pay-per-view where he was defending the tag titles. What a legend.
That's a man after the C-Suite.
Some would say ROH is finest. MVP of the year.
Well, you would say it, but that's why we gave you this award to pick.
So what actually won the ROH moment of the year? Do I even want to know?
There is no ROH moment of the year. This was how we got an ROH moment of the year. This is a multi-layered bit that I'm not getting enough credit for, mind you.
Oh, we aren't there yet. We got to get there first.
Well, this whole show is a bit, but I'm not getting enough credit for any of this, if I'm being honest. But for the C-Suite award, I'm definitely not getting enough credit for. Definitely not from SV3.
No, you upset him. You took all of his hard work talking about the C-level WWE shows that he spends hours a week listening, watching, and reviewing, and you just threw it into ROH territory.
Here's the problem with, as much as I love the C-suite, and I truly do, we would have had to recognize Peter Rosenberg or The Undertaker or any of those coaches, and I didn't want to do any of that. We would have had to recognize their contributions, SB3. They work on the show. They're there.
No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't.
Unfortunately,
C-suite, how like come on. Let's be serious here. The C-suite award should have went to MAGA Lions, aka
yes,
the American Cream Busty Rhodes, aka Thicky Bella, aka Thick Flair, aka Nikita Lyons, or the best spear in the game, Kendall Gray, because I put everybody on to Kendall Gray way before anybody was put on to Kendall Gray, or Callie Armstrong and Kendall Gray, their instant classic on Evolve. I had the commentary on mute. I just saw the matchup, so I don't have to put any contributions to any of those people. And if we're going to give an award to LFG, it would go to BJ Ray in his great promo when he called Drake Monroe Mr. Roxanne Perez. That was awesome. Or the monster, the Reaper, Jasper Troy. We would have gave it to one of those people. But no, you didn't appreciate the C-suite, so now it's over.
Well, for the sake of the bit, we couldn't give it to anything WWE, but those would have been the true C-suite award winners for if this whole show wasn't one giant bit. But the whole show's a bit, so we didn't give an actual C-suite.
Chat's now saying you can start up the D-suite where it's just NWA and OVW talk and maybe sprinkle in some WOW.
Louis would appreciate that. Louis tries to get us to talk about NWA all the time.
Here's your NWA follow-up. All of their people are leaving.
Yeah.
I saw that
putting out
yesterday.
statements that they are leaving. All right, what's the next award, Joel?
Whichever one you want, that's not the top one. Let's take a look at what
I don't even know what the top award is.
How many awards are there? I'm curious.
11.
there are 11 awards.
There's 11 for a reason as well.
We should do the actual Ring of Hallucinations award?
Okay. All right. The Ring of Hallucinations award for the dumbest moment of the year. I feel bad I got to tag both of these people. One of them's going to block me on Twitter.
One should have already blocked you by now.
Fair. Yeah, fair. The Ring of Hallucinations award for the dumbest moments of the year, as voted on by SP3, Adam Copeland and Jon Moxley headlining AEW Revolution. That is won the Ring of Hallucinations award for the dumbest moment of the year, headlining over the Hollywood ending.
SB3, any words as to why this was the pick that you made?
Because everybody and their mama knew the obvious choice to headline Revolution was the Hollywood ending, and he decided to give us a 25-minute slow matchup with two guys from WWE stinking up the joint after 3 5-star classics. So,
oh hell yeah, the star is here.
Yeah, you're here to introduce the award, the next award. Say, and the winner of the award goes to
My friend. What their names?
That's Kimmy.
And
Joel, and your favorite, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yeah.
How are you, Harlem?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
You want the headphones?
Yes.
All right.
We know how to play Talking Tom Cut 2 old version.
How are you doing, Harlem? How are you doing?
We're gonna play Talking Tom Cut 2.
Oh, is he got a Talking Tom tattoo?
Wow.
Yeah, that's sweet.
The Kaku Crocs.
Are you gonna introduce the award or no?
We have our new Talking Tom apps.
So the award goes to Talking Tom app?
Yes. I
Harlem
found a
Award.
nice Talking Tom 2 game. This is called My Talking Tom 2 Night, the old version.
the Harlem Award
This
goes
is
to
the best
Talking Tom.
sponsorship.
Talking Tom wins best on the mic.
Congratulations to Talking Tom, best
Yes.
on the microphone for
Can
2025.
we play Talking Tom?
I don't think we can. We might
Oh.
get demonetized. However, we can
Oh.
talk. It's Talking Tom Hannafin from TNA. That's what we're doing, right?
No.
Of
The new
course.
My Talking Tom 2 night game.
Oh,
Talking
right.
Tom to
Talking
night
Tom,
game.
yeah. People in the
I'm
chat
gonna
are saying she's the
find this.
perfect advertiser.
New
That's-
Talking Tom app is finally here.
Yeah,
New game. All the new games. Talking Tom. That's. Talking
Talk-
Ginger Cannawing. Talking Tom.
Talking Tom
And
app
Friends
downloads
World.
just exploded right here.
And
Seriously.
My Talking Tom Friends too.
Hold on,
This
I
is
gotta
a new
find
app.
this game.
It's a
We're all
new
downloading
app.
this app.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna message Talking Tom.
Are
and
you
be
done
like,
with your
"Look,
pitch?
Yes.
Okay. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye bye.
All right.
Bye, Harlem.
Harlem.
Thank you
Bye.
for joining us.
Give me back the
Oh,
headphones.
it's okay. My
Thank
Talking
you.
Tom, my
You did
Talking
great.
Tom too.
That was excellent.
Oh, it's a virtual pet. Oh, this is actually kind
Yeah,
of
it's a-
dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a cat. I used to have that when I was a kid, so it's a talking cat, and you kind of like interact with it.
Oh, that's actually pretty dope.
All right.
That was
I
that was
got-
pro-
I
that was
got-
probably the longest promo that she's ever done. Like you guys got exclusive content on the In the Weeds Award. Harlem cutting a full-on promo about Talking Tom. And
That
told
was
you
a-
different Talking Tom versions, Talking Ginger.
We're gonna clip this and just send it to the Talking Tom app and be like, look, give us money for this
Yeah.
sponsorship
It was a
Look at this
sponsorship
ad
for our
read.
awards.
we have done.
So the
Oh,
59th award show is going to be sponsored by Talking Tom.
Hey, if they want
That's
to
the
pay us a
plan.
lot of money, then yes.
Yes, that's the plan.
And then the cat can introduce every award so that we don't have to be here. Let's think about this. For
long as-
Then
2027.
AI is taking our job. That's I'm not doing that.
Not
I don't do
again.
that.
What is our next interview? Or sorry, what is our next award? Should it be the interview of the year?
I mean, we can do the interview of the year.
Before we
For-
do that,
Okay.
we did get a super chat from Ryan Lambert saying,
That's
"Sorry for
unfortunate.
spilling my coffee on the red. It's the green carpet here. It's the
Yeah.
green carpet.
Green-
Dijak wanted me to feast his eyes, and I tripped. Luckily, Squirrel London cleaning it up. Thank God for those squirrels. They are helpful in so many ways. Talking Tom might actually try to eat the squirrels, though.
Fair. I don't know. The squirrels and Talking Tom. That's a good Ring of Hallucinations match, honestly.
I would.
Oh, here
honestly,
we go.
that is a championship level match.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But just because you're the only one who cares about Ring of Honor doesn't mean that we can't enjoy our Ring of Hallucinations.
I think when Tony Khan eventually comes on this program, you need to pitch him your entire Ring of Hallucination brand.
What's the product?
I
We've already
will.
established that we will.
Yeah. I've already pitched this to other promoters. I'm not afraid to pitch it to Tony Khan.
Yeah, we
How
told
has that
Court
gone for
Bauer
you?
we were gonna do it.
How's that going for me? Court Bauer is actually kind of interested in partnering up potentially, so it actually hasn't gone that bad.
Every wrestler that gets pitched on this thing is like, hell yes, sign me up. So clearly we're doing something right with this. E-feds be damned. We're gonna do it for real.
All right, the interview of the year award, which is the In the Weeds interview of the year. I know who people think should win. We had a lot of great interviews this year, a lot of tremendous interviews. Bishop Dyer being a fantastic one, Paul London and his squirrels being a fantastic one. Court Bauer talking to alligators was also very
Very good.
good
Yes.
as well. We've had Deanna Perrazzo talking Taylor Swift with us, which was a fun time. We've had Gates of Agony on the show. We had Deanna and Steve Macklin on at the same time with us as well. We had Shotzi, who was our new boss when we had her on. We had many great interviews this year, but only one interview has stood the test of time. And honestly, out of all the things we just mentioned, this interview kind of got the most coverage, believe it or not,
That's
because
true.
of a
The
tidbit.
comments.
Well, the comments, but also a tidbit that this person dropped that they were supposed to be a certain WWE superstar that didn't happen. This actually got a lot of coverage on a lot of different wrestling websites. So, the interview of the year is none other than the Vanilla Baby Blake Christian is the In the Weeds interview of the year.
I know, I'm shocked.
It's very well deserved. Blake Christian did give us the scoop that he was supposed to be Axiom in a very funny moment where he starts to talk about it and my ears perk up and I just say, wait, were you supposed to be Axiom? But it was a great time talking to him ahead of All in Texas and the ROH shows that were going on that weekend. So yeah, Blake Christian, absolutely well deserving of the interview of the year. All of our interviews were a lot of fun this year, but this was the one that that stood out to everybody as the standout for the year. Blake Christian.
And I
He'll be
ate
back.
ice cream on stream with Blake Christian.
That is true. You did do that. That was a planned. That was part of the bit. You know what? That's what I like about this show. Nothing is serious, so stop pretending it's supposed to be.
Well, we will play the clip here in a second, Vala, because we do have an award. We do have a specific award for that. So that is when we can play the clip for that. Does anybody else have fond memories of interviews that we did this year?
Charles Mason invited us
Our
over to his house.
interview with Tyler Breeze.
Tyler Breeze
Oh,
was
yeah,
really
Tyler
fun.
Breeze.
Yes, that was a great interview. Yep.
Charles Mason invited us over to his house.
Charles Mason did threaten to kill both of us. Was it this year or last year where I did the Charles Mason and I are alike and he said we are not alike and he threatened to kill me?
I feel like that was earlier this year.
Yeah, I
then
think it was early
later
this
was
year
the-
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then later this year it was the
Yeah.
come to my house, which again gave me one of my favorite comments on a YouTube video ever, where someone called our interview with him clickbait because the title of the video is Charles Mason invites us over to his house, and the response was, "He's clearly doing the interview from his car. This is clickbait. He's not in his house." Fantastic. There was some great conversations over the year, and there will only be more, and they will get better.
Well, let's not promise too much here.
I'm here to promise. I'm here to overpromise on our conversational skills.
Okay. Yeah,
Joel is
we don't-
just so optimistic about 2026. Come on,
Fair.
Jeremy.
I mean, fair. I'm
Yeah, that's
fairly
good.
optimistic, I guess. I don't know.
I think, I love the Blake Christian interview. You guys did an amazing job with that. But Bishop Dyer spent an hour and a half with us. He got robbed.
Well,
He got robbed.
for the bit, Blake Christian had to win. So, no, yeah, Bishop Dyer was genuinely. I mean, Blake Christian was fantastic, but Bishop Dyer was probably the most fun interview that we had this year. Yeah, he did an hour and a half, and I think he would have stayed on the entire 2 hours if he didn't have to go to jiu-jitsu practice.
He definitely would have. He was having, and that was one of the first times ever I did an interview where I felt like the person I was interviewing had a better time than I did.
Yeah,
SC3 casually saying he was in hell for that Bishop Dyer interview.
No, I loved it, but he seemed to enjoy it way more than we did because we were talking about everything he wants to talk about, not just wrestling. We were talking about football, we talked about other sports, we talked about nonsense, we talked about all the different angles he was in. That's one of my favorite interviews I've ever done anywhere.
yeah, Bishop would have stayed the rest of the week if he could have. Yeah, Bishop Dyer was a great interview, but Blake Christian had to win for bit purposes and bias on my part.
I was gonna say some people would say it's a biased win, but
This whole show is a
Some people are
biased victory.
idiots. Yes,
This,
call me an idiot.
I said some people. I didn't point any fingers, Kimmy.
this whole award show is nothing but biased nonsense. What are we talking about here? There was singular votes. There was no real big discussion on a lot of stuff.
We literally colluded on air to put this together.
Yes.
This all comes down to watch the product and you'll know.
Man.
Our chat is more involved with this whole bit than the other two people on the screen with us. One of whom hosts it regularly.
We're gonna do a 2-hour roundtable explaining all of our discussions, which is very good, by the way. I did catch part of that, SP3. That was very good. I like that you guys actually did that I didn't feel it was necessary because I know all of you and I like all of you. I'm like, yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from, but I still thought it was good that you did it. Just me personally, I didn't think it was necessary, but I understand overall
no.
why it was necessary.
I suggested it mainly because I wanted to crap on Rick and John Alba for voting for John Cena for Men's Wrestler of the Year, and I wanted to take the time out. I wanted to do it for a full on where I could crap on John Cena being a choice for, and I got one of my greatest lines ever where John Alba tried to validate his voting of John Cena for the last half of his tour. Like, he had one of the greatest matches ever had against Cody Rhodes, against AJ Styles, against Dominic Mysterio, against Logan Paul. And I was like, yeah, the second half was a great soup with a Brock Lesnar shaped size turd in the middle of it. Congratulations. So that's one of my greatest lines I ever gave, to the point that Rick, after the 2 hours, messaged me and was like, oh my God, that Brock Lesnar line was magnificent.
All right, do we want to let's do Vanilla Fumble.
It
now.
is time.
You can read the super chat, and then I will set it up with the award.
Vala very happily sends this super chat saying Vanilla Fumble
I'm Vanilla, baby.
is what we call when I'm not the sponsor of the Vanilla Fumble Award.
I'm Vanilla, baby.
We got the 1% on this show. It's just that.
Yeah, that's the 1% right there. The Vanilla Fumble of the year goes to Jack Harlow for only giving 1% of Lovin' on Me to AEW and Blake Christian and Tony Khan. We need the other 99%. Jack, license the damn song.
I'm Vanilla, baby.
Let us use more than that 1%.
Yes.
Let Blake Christian rightfully come out to this song that he spent so long building as his. And it should be.
I have to tweet and tag Jack Harlow now. This will be the one he sees.
I hope so. You know what? Personally, given that I made all of these awards, I want people to see these awards. Damn it. I put some effort into them. I want them to be seen by everybody.
Listen, I'll be the one that Tony Khan retweets and will also tag Jack Harlow. And then Jack Harlow will be like, oh my God, I actually won something. This is so important. And then he'll be like, oh, what is this?
I mean, Tony Khan's about to get tagged in a bunch of stuff because I feel like nearly the rest of the awards he's sort of involved in.
We should. I already know what the next award is going to be that we discuss. So, because it all flows together, Jeremy.
Does it?
Of course it does.
Oh, okay. Then you set this up.
The next award is our biggest accomplishment for In the Weeds in 2025. We came together as a group and decided that there was only one answer after many, many, many months, and I do mean many, of pushing and prodding and asking our friends in the media at AEW events to ask Tony Khan the question on everybody's mind: why didn't you get the rights to Jack Harlow's Lovin' on Me? Well, you know what? I went to All Out in Toronto and I sat at the front row with my camera and I was ready and poised, and I asked the question for everybody. I said, Tony, you've got great production, you got money. Is that money going to Blake Christian and to Jack Harlow? And he said, well, we tried and we failed. But you know what? We got the answer because we got a good answer out of it. So our biggest accomplishment for 2025 was the Lovin' on Me rights answer from Tony Khan. That is the 2025 biggest accomplishment for In the Weeds.
Why did this not go to Tony tweeting at us on Thanksgiving?
Well,
Hush. Don't you worry about what we do here, okay?
I actually didn't vote for this, believe it or not.
I didn't vote for anything.
You did. You voted for the C-Suite Award.
Oh yes, my one contribution to this award show.
Yeah. Yeah, for the bit, you got to vote for that award. I actually voted for us going full time and SB3 coming on as a permanent co-host. I thought that was a pretty big accomplishment, moving to 5 days a week and bringing on SB3. But Joel wanted to just put himself over for this award.
What a mark. Mark for himself.
You son of a bitch.
What are you talking about? There's no bit here at all. This is a legit award show.
Legitimate award show, 58th annual of its kind. All the way back when Pedro Morales was named the biggest accomplishment of the year that we started. Y'all can figure it out, the math. All because of those days. And now here we are in 2025, dulling out these awards for biggest accomplishment. The Vanilla Baby arc did, in fact, not culminate this year, but it grew in size.
Yeah, it'll only culminate when that music hits and can mark out over it. SP3 was offended that the 5 days a week did not win this award.
I don't know about this SP3. I just came here to be like, I should have won the goddamn award. I'm the most objective person in professional wrestling today, and I canceled post-show pressers, and you guys don't give me that for the biggest accomplishment of the year. I canceled post-show pressers when a guy was in a lawsuit 44 times. That's why I did it. That's a huge accomplishment. I don't care what you guys say. I should have won this goddamn award. I am the king of the kings. I am the cerebral assassin. I am the game, the COO, the ruler of all of WWE, and I am the most objective person when it comes to giving out the biggest achievement award. God damn it.
Paul, I have a question.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I also have a question.
Paul, can you please say, ooh, yeah, dig it?
I will say, I don't see color. So no matter how my man was, I never saw him.
Oh, no, that was a Macho Man callback because you were sounding a lot like Mach there. But it's okay. You went the other route.
Paul, I have a question.
Oh, you were trying to be funny. Oh, I'm sorry. Your humor doesn't work on me, buddy. Doesn't work on most people. I don't see color or religion, so I don't see you either, Joel.
Oh, he knows your name. That sucks.
Well, he knows my name. That's great.
Paul, why must you make everything about yourself when it doesn't include you, such as this award ceremony, you introducing John Cena on Monday Night Raw, anything like that?
So what you're trying to tell me is, did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy the show?
Sure.
All part of the show. All part of the show. How did you expect the people of Boston to stand up and celebrate the greatest of all time without me telling them that he's the greatest of all time?
Common sense.
This is what we do.
Paul, will you stick around for our next award?
Of course.
Paul, this one is very important for you. This does actually pay homage to your talent, to your people, and so I would like to introduce this award for Paul Levesque for WWE. I think this is a very important award, and here to introduce it is NXT's very own Booker T.
I gotta pop my dick, man.
We have the I Gotta Pop My Dick Man award. Jeremy, would you like to give the honors with your two hands thrusting in the air like you just don't care? And tell them who won
Did
the
it with
award.
the mic last time.
The microphone.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a shake weight.
The bed is squeaking. This is never mind.
Oh no, not again. Would you like to tell them who won the I Gotta Pop My Dick Man award?
For the biggest dick popping moment of the year, baby. Jack Perry returning. That was the I Gotta Pop My Dick Man biggest pop of the year. Yeah, we're jacking off in the weeds as we always do, but especially at the Wheaties.
The photo in the background, very important to note. It is Jack Perry at his return at All Out. He is in the middle of a climax. He is just enjoying that dick pop, man. Congratulations.
This is gonna be such a congratulations. I'm not even gonna explain that it's for the biggest pop. It's just I gotta pop my dick, man.
His partner coming to NXT is gonna be great for this award.
Oh, that'll go over well.
Oh, it'll be great.
This is why I don't talk to the media anymore.
Fair.
Stuff like this.
Been there.
Stuff like
Honestly,
this.
fair.
How do you have a gotta pop my dick award and you don't give it to Booker T for coming up with the phrasing for your award? How dare you?
We honor him by naming the award after him.
And if anybody gets pops, it's in WWE. This is what we do. I don't know if you've been living under a rock or something, but WWE's on fire right now. We're going to the Netflix 1-year anniversary on January 5th, and we got Stranger Things partnership, and we're doing all great things right now. So in case you've been living under a rock, WWE is hotter than it's ever been.
Well, I guess we'll see when they come to Brooklyn, but I'm a head out. Thanks for having me. Thanks for giving me an award, and I so hope.
Well, I mean, you didn't.
I
You didn't
voted
get an
on it.
award. You just
Yeah,
picked an award.
Yeah.
I picked an award. It was a very big deal. I got to pick one award out of 11, and I hope the rest of the Wheaties go so well for all of you. And it was nice meeting you, Paul.
It was not nice meeting you. I don't like any of you media people, not even you, convention girl. Come to a real convention. Come to a real convention. Come to All Access WWE World this April in Las Vegas, and then you can call yourself a real convention girl.
Well, sorry, I'll be at WWE World's competitor, the one that always wins, WrestleCon.
Yeah, it really wins with Mickey James and Maki Ito singing and dancing and talking about Dave Meltzer for 15 minutes. Congratulations.
They called her convention girl.
I was gonna say Paul put over WrestleCon better than I could have. That sounds like a great time. I'd love to watch those two women sing and dance while they talk about Dave Meltzer. That'd be fantastic and entertaining. Paul, what's entertaining about your show this week?
Everything. We got a partnership with Stranger Things. Check out this Monday, January 5th, WWE Raw. This is what we do.
You know that you've got SmackDown tonight, right? And it's 3 hours long.
That's unfortunate.
No, Bruce is taking care of that. We got to talk about Monday Night Raw, the 1-year anniversary on Netflix with Stranger Things partnership, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker in the biggest World Heavyweight Championship match in the history of Monday Night Raw.
Paul, you're sounding like a big old hater. Did you know
I don't like all this awards that you're giving out to the wrong people. So what's the next award that you guys got wrong?
Well, the next award we have is the Hater Award.
Yep.
And Jeremy, I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of all of these people giving out awards for the Hater of the Year and completely missing the point of the Hater of the Year. There's only one person who deserves the Hater of the Year. Paul, do you have any idea who should be the Hater of the Year?
So I don't know if you've been reading my headline, but you're telling me you're nasty because you're calling me Paul. Only Paul, you're nasty. Triple H, call me the Game, the Cerebral Assassin, the King of Kings, the most objective person when it comes to choosing who's the greatest of all time. That might be a little wordy, but objective. You would just call me objective.
No.
Legend.
So anyway,
Legend.
who would you get?
Sub-legend.
Sub-legend. No, I'm not going to do that either. The best thing
That
about
sounds
calling
better.
you Paul. Oh, okay. Well, too bad. Talk to there's another guy you can talk to on Ringer. But anyway, do you have a pick for Hater of the Year?
You.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And once again, just like all the other people out there, you'd be wrong because there's only one hater in all of wrestling, and you people are cowards because Jamie Hayter is literally the only hater in wrestling. So why are you trying to give it to anybody else when her name is literally Jamie Hayter? What is wrong with you people? Jamie Hayter is the Hater of the Year. She deserves it. Clap, 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 clap.
Congratulations to Jamie Hayter on winning the Hater of the Year.
Hey Jamie, when you're done running from the grind, come see me over here in WWE. We got NXT Europe starting very, very soon. It's going to be starting very, very soon for a while.
Yeah.
And we need a top star like yourself.
They would put her in NXT Europe.
They'd start the brand just for her. Would you make her dress up in her Scooby-Doo outfit, or would you make her the other one, the other gimmick where she had the two streaks of blonde in her hair? What would you do with her, Paul?
No, we create real stars. We would present her like a star, like how we changed up Cody Rhodes' whole look, whole everything when he came over from AEW. We didn't do anything the same. We just changed him completely. He became a much bigger star, and he's the face of WWE.
You okay? Was that a hairball? What was that at the end?
Huh?
Were you popping your dick?
What type of language are you using here?
It's YouTube. You
What
can
are you
use
talking
any
about? Well, I don't do any of this type of stuff. What are you talking about? This is not what we do.
Smiles on faces, right?
Yes, we're all about sending people home with smiles on faces for a reasonable price. We sell out all these buildings everywhere we go because we're pricing our tickets for family and friends like we've always have.
Family and friends, like, okay, just making sure. All right.
You put a smile on face, and then you tap out. That's what we learned.
Well, if you're like our pal Lawrence, he's walking around to the dollar store, so can he afford tickets? I don't know.
No, not if he's at the dollar store.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go to the $100 store, and then you can afford WWE tickets.
Even then.
Yeah. Well, if you're shopping at the $100 store, that means you probably got some money. If you're only at the dollar store, it means you're broke. And WWE don't deal with brokies like you, Lawrence.
Wow. Yeah, man. You need to go to a real store. You need to go to like a Walmart or or a Target.
Get your ass to JC Penney, Lawrence.
JC Penney. You and your friend Mark, you're gonna go watch our product, huh?
We bullied Lawrence more than we ever bullied that person yesterday. Triple H is bullying Lawrence. Jesus.
Relax. People, relax. My God. Should we move on to our next award?
As the next award is named after Joel Pearl, and it is the Joel Pearl This Is Fine Award for allegedly the match of the year. Joel, do you want to give what won the Joel Pearl This Is Fine Award?
As decided by the very prestigious panel on In the Weeds.
Actually, it was a panel for this.
Oh, it's true. The This Is Fine Award, which I'll add a little color to. The wrestlers come to work. Wrestlers do their jobs. Wrestlers put on matches. That is their job, to entertain, to put on matches, to do the moves, despite what Paul down below might have to say about it. Smiles on faces and so on. But when they do the moves properly in the right way and they do things as they're supposed to do with them, I don't think that needs to be praised. I think that needs to be met with a very hearty, this is fine, because the match was done and achieved in the correct order, the right way, as anticipated. Therefore, this is fine. And the epitome of this is fine this year was the main event of AEW All In Texas. Hangman Page versus Jon Moxley for the AEW World title. It was fine.
It's fine. It was a fine match. There actually was a panel for this. It was myself and SB3. Joel didn't really get a vote because it was 2 against 1 regardless. I don't know what Joel's actual pick was. Everything was just fine to him, so I don't know if he has an actual pick. What was your match of the year, Joel? You can't say the match you want to say because, you know.
We don't talk about her no more.
Yeah.
The problem is that's what started this damn thing. Well,
Yes.
It's one of the things that started this whole thing. But I don't really have a favorite match because all matches are the same. They're either 6, 12, or 30 minutes of just everyone done the same thing. Wrestling is not. Wrestling is just fine.
Oh, this was my match of the year, and this was SP3's for one company for the bit match of the year. So that is why that is won the This Is Fine award. It was a great match. Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that WWE can have record profits, record live gates at all these shows, put on some of the most spectacular matches you have ever seen, because this is what we do. We tell stories that are fantastical and on a different level than what AEW can do, and the payoffs are always exponentially better than All Elite, whatever the crap they call it. And you're telling me that the Bloodfest, the whole fork and knives and bed of nails nonsense, that wins match of the year over John Cena versus Gunther? John Cena with the Obi-Wan Kenobi ending, smiling and tapping out, and the people in the crowd crying and cheering and booing Gunther. They weren't booing me. They weren't booing me, goddammit. They weren't booing me. But they were booing Gunther as he walked out the building. I looked behind me to make sure. It's like, they're not booing me, they're booing someone else. Yeah, I did that. And you're telling me that John Cena and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, John Cena and Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, both of equal value, both of equal quality, both matches of the year. You're telling me Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair? See, I should have came to the Sports Illustrated Awards. At least they knew, goddamn it, what the hell the match of the year is.
I feel like he had something in his throat again there at the end. It wasn't.
Yeah, was there a question you were trying to ask at the end of that? Because
No, I think he's making a statement.
So you're telling me, you're telling me that me calling Travis Scott before John Cena turned heel, before I called John Cena to make sure he could turn heel, you're telling me that wasn't the match of the year? That should have been the match of the year. You're telling me CM Punk's first WrestleMania main event, they telling me that wasn't the match of the year.
yeah, no, that is what we are telling you. Yeah.
Well, our This Is Fine award goes right into our Moment of the Year award.
Paul,
There
you
was a-
really want to hear this one. Moments I know are big for.
We
Yeah.
are the moment makers. We are every great moment. John Cena's heel turn. Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. Jey Uso winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Naomi's cash in. Naomi's heel turn. You better give us the moment of the year. I'm just sure. This is why I'm here, right?
I mean,
Well,
you're here.
oh,
That is you are here.
yeah.
The moment of the year, 2025, for the Into Weeds Awards. Hangman Page opens the briefcase and unveils the AEW World Championship at AEW All in Texas after the most fine match of the year.
How do you feel about this, Paul? Or Triple H? Sorry.
I'll call him Paul.
No, I don't.
If
I don't
you're
wanna-
feeling nasty, you can call me Paul.
Because professionally, he's Paul. You're not an in-ring competitor anymore. You're Paul.
No, you could call me Mr. Levesque, or you could call me Triple H.
How do you feel about
Ridiculous.
I
this?
call him Tony. I'll call you Paul.
So I mentioned all these great moments throughout the year that WWE had. Seth Rollins cashing in the Money in the Bank, Brock Lesnar's return, AJ Lee's return, but I forgot the most important one. When the greatest stories of all time, I told R-Truth, I was like, we can't renew your contract, knowing that the fans would cheer for R-Truth and say we want truth. See, I'm gonna give you the behind the scenes scoop. This is how it all went down. It's June 1st, 2025. And I'm like, I just wake up in a cold sweat and I look over to Stephanie and I'm like, we gotta do something big with R-Truth. So I pick up my phone and I call R-Truth and I'm like, dude, we're not gonna renew your contract. Knowing that R-Truth would go on social media, because he's always on social media, retweeting everybody that says anything about him, because he's vanity searching. I don't vanity search because I'm the gamer. But and I'm like, hey, we're not gonna renew your contract. And he's like, oh man, this is horrible. Can we do something? And I'm like, I just hang up. And then he goes on social media, he puts up his poster, we're not gonna renew the contract. And I knew because I knew everything. I knew everything. That that the people were gonna say, "We want Troop, we want Troop, we want Troop," knowing that I was gonna pick up the phone on that Saturday and say, "Truth, come on over to Los Angeles, and we're gonna have a big moment at the end of Money in the Bank." And Money in the Bank happens, and everybody is blowing their mind. Our Truth is back. They listen to us. They listen. We listen to the people because I have my finger on the poster, and I did that, and it created a great moment. And then everybody's gonna ask me like, "Oh, did the fans dictate this? Did the fans figure this out?" And you know what I said to them? You know what I said to them? Did you enjoy the show? All part of the show. This is what we do.
Paul, we have a write-in question from Ryan Lambert, not related to Jeremy. Just wanted to make that clear. He's asking, what's your favorite hip-hop album of 2025?
What? What's that?
The Emancipation.
I don't deal with rabbits, and my hip popped out of place one time when with Stone Cold Steve Austin back in North Dakota in 1999. I popped my head a bit and I started hopping around the ring. So I mean, I'm talking about this right now, so I guess this could be considered an album because you could clip it and it could be an album. I think that's the best hip hop album that I ever heard or talked about in history, because I don't really see color or a hip hop album. What is that?
Is hip hop what your cardiologist called it?
Yeah. No, he said when my hip was moved out of place and I hopped around the ring and I was like, oh man. And then when I tore did you guys remember when I tore my quad? When I tore my quad, it's a beautiful day. So make it last. It's a beautiful day. So make it last. And then you see me, I'm doing the weights with my leg and stuff. And that was hip hop. I hip and I hopped.
Should we do our next award?
There's only 2 awards left.
You goddamn right. First hour of the show, best hour of the show.
There's only 2 awards left. Thank you for getting all the references, Grace. I don't know if I could sneak that one by the goalie there. 2 awards left. The next award, I already see what Joel's pulled up, so I'm going to go do the other award. The next award for the show is the In the Weeds Award for the most In the Weeds promotion. And the winner is All Elite Wrestling. Congratulations.
Bullshit.
To AEW for winning the In the Weeds Award.
Very proud of AEW for doing all they could this year to bring about the warranting of this particular award. They've done a great job. They've had a great show. They've been on a run of great shows. And I really think that they're poised for a fantastic 2026, especially with the momentum of winning this In the Weeds award. Congratulations. It's a team effort. And they showed that this team can go far.
Legend, I know you're probably upset about this one.
So you're telling me you don't like places that make money? You just don't. You don't.
Yeah,
like
I hate my money.
You don't like places that make the most money, that have the biggest moments, that tell these fantastical stories. Like, if you're not going to give WWE Promotion of the Year, you had multiple different choices. What about TNA and the great storytelling that they make over there with Santino Marella getting betrayed by his daughter that didn't want to be in the shadow of Santino Marella? The great storytelling, like the NXT Invaders, the Outlaws coming to TNA and invading over there and causing and Trick Williams becoming an otherworldly superstar to the point that he got TNA a TV deal on AMC and will make people doing TNA post shows continue doing TNA post shows when they really don't want to, and they said they weren't going to do it anymore after Slammiversary. Like, you're that's not enough to get a. What about Lucha Libre? What about Lucha Libre Triple A? with all the great things they're doing over there, with the Undertaker being the booker and the Vikingo heel turn, and Dominic Mysterio as your mega champion, and El Gringo Locos 2.0 with El Grande Americano.
Once again, can you please just say, ooh, yeah, dig it?
I'm just going to tell you one more time. I don't do what you want me to do. This is what I do. This is not what we do. There's no we here. I'm talking to Jeremy here. I'm only taking questions from him from now on.
No,
That sounds bad.
that's not good at all. Oh, I don't have any questions right now. Have you read the lawsuit?
What? The law? Yeah, no, the law is that if WWE makes the most money, then they are suited to be the promotion of the year.
Well, this is not the promotion of the year. It's the In the Weeds award.
Who else is more in the weeds than me? Huh?
Well, you're at like the White House every other week. You're not like super in the
That's
weeds.
in the weeds.
Right.
That's in the weeds. Have you heard our president? That's
no,
in the weeds.
No, he tore down all the weeds to make a concrete rose
Yeah.
garden. So he kind of got rid of the weeds altogether.
I don't know what you're talking about with any lawsuits or any presidents in White House. I'm in the White House, trying to help the health of America.
You're in the white, not in the weed.
Hey, that's why it should have been in the White Awards, because I don't see any color. All I hear is white, and all I see is green. I see green on the screen. You should have gave us the In the Weeds award.
Wait, what's the white part then?
Oh, he doesn't see color, Joel.
Oh, so
Listen to the man.
it's like white noise. So he's a big Sheamus fan.
It's
You know, I used to train with Sheamus. The reason why he's got such a great physique is because he used to train with me, and that's why he's a former world heavyweight champion. He's doing great things. This is what we do.
Yeah, best of luck to Sheamus whenever underwent surgery.
Yeah.
Hope he's well.
Sheamus versus Rusev from Clash in Paris. Couldn't win match of the year, or this is fine, whatever you call that crap. Huh? This is what we do.
I don't remember that match at all.
That was a
but,
match that happened? Jesus.
I assume that match happened. That match was fine.
Was
We
it?
have one award left, Joel.
We
have
do.
one award left. Yep. The final award, the 11th award.
Some
on the
might say
show.
the most important of the awards.
I would say that. That's why I saved it for last.
The main event, if you will.
Yep. The final award on today's program, the Tony Khan Award. Sorry, Paul. The Tony Khan Award.
What? What are we doing here? Or is this a joke?
Well,
Why did SB3 invite me here? He told me you were going to talk about the best of the year in professional wrestling. This is all just jokes and bits and all this nonsense. You're lucky that Jeremy's actually funny.
well, debatable, but thank you.
We're going to learn a lot about what makes Paul tick, and it ain't much.
The Tony Khan Award goes to Tony Khan for his love and respect of In the Weeds. Congratulations to Tony Khan for winning the Tony Khan Award. It was a tight race on who was going to win the Tony Khan Award, but Tony Khan has won the Tony Khan Award.
I think in this case, it's very well warranted. Thanksgiving 2025. Tony is just hanging out on the internet like everyone else except for Paul. Just answering tweets and being a dude on the internet. And all of a sudden we said, hey, what are you up to, Tony? And Tony was like, oh, with some family, with some friends, but I love what you do here. I love and respect In the Weeds. He went onto the stream and commented below because he knew one day he's going to join us on this show. And for now, it was very well respected for us to give Tony Khan the Tony Khan Award. Peep the background. It's when he was doing the Impact run back in 2021.
Yes, I noticed that.
Because everything runs together, Jeremy. It's what we do.
Paul, do you have any final words?
I'm over all of this. This is not what we do in WWE. WWE had a great year in 2025. We're going to have an even better year in 2026. So when I show up here for the 59th annual, 60th annual In the Weeds award, I better get an award then. There better be a Paul Levesque, this is what we do award next year at In the Weeds. I don't see color, and I don't want to see either one of y'all anymore.
Bye, Paul.
He might not like the award that he gets named after. I was gonna say it, but he kind of jumped off before we got a chance to. So
Yeah, he might actually really dislike the Paul Levesque Award.
yeah, he's gonna really dislike it.
Congratulations to AEW for winning 11 awards
Wow,
on ITW. 11.
11. That's
the most. That's the most awards they've won from any publication, including Sports Illustrated. That's one more than Sports Illustrated. They won for ITW. I can't believe it.
I'm the fact that you tweeted these from the final account.
Yeah.
This rules. Oh, this is gonna be the worst. It's gonna be the worst engagement day ever.
I don't think people care enough about our show to do it. The Observer's out. Everybody's got to argue about star ratings.
Oh,
It's fine.
who cares? Star ratings. Oh my god.
11 awards for AEW. Amazing.
Very excited for people to completely misinterpret this. I'll play Christian Vanilla AF.
Yeah, like Christian rules. That's why he won the interview of the year.
That's right. This is very well established as the best award show in all of wrestling. Congratulations to all the winners. Hashtag you deserved it. And we deserved it. All the bot accounts, they deserved it too. They know it's the 58th annual version of this awards. What happened to SB3? He was gone. He was here and then he left, and then suddenly Paul showed up.
Well, he invited Paul, and Paul showed up, and then he left because he was not happy with the awards.
Very upset about this.
Yeah.
SB3 deserves to be here. He's a hardworking man.
Yeah.
He was part of this this group that put together these awards.
Actually,
chat saying double top secret bribe for giving AEW awards. We didn't. There's no bribery involved. This was all done on the up and up in front of your faces. No collusion. It was all done in front of y'all. No joke. It was real. We did it for you guys. We did it for the fans. We did it for The Rock. Sorry, we went too far.
well, that was our best and worst ITW awards, the 58th annual ITW awards. Next year we're gonna do this bigger and better. You know, we're gonna go double or nothing. We're gonna go all in. We're gonna go back to Vegas.
We're gonna
Vegas
take
reference.
it to the world's end.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna cause a revolution in awards shows.
All right. We're gonna have a wrestle dream of all these awards.
We are going to start a dynasty of award show presentations.
Like that. What are the pay-per-views that have? Did we get them all?
We are going to show maximum carnage
That's
as
not
winter comes for Louis sending a super chat saying early 59th awards bribe for NWA. Brother, if they make it to 59, maybe we'll try it.
They're at like 70 something. They've been around for a long time.
I mean, if they make it to our 59.
Oh yeah.
Well, they have a lot of money coming in because they're not signing anybody.
That's true. Hey, full gear. We'll have a full gear of award trophies. Thank you, Grace.
Yes, absolutely. Professionalism at its finest. That is what we do. It's what we do. Probably the best hour we've ever spent on this show. Just giving awards. I can't wait to look at the comments.
By far the dumbest hour we've ever done on this show.
Oh my god. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for people to have an aneurysm on this.
We better get a video package on Collision tomorrow.
Can they turn it around? Send these to Tony and Will, and send them to Mike Mansouri. Get the truck working on this shit right now. Incredibly well done.
We need to have a video package tomorrow. Our awards are more legit than Sports Illustrated.
It's true. Ours look really good. I'm tooting my own damn horn here. I did a good job with these stupid awards. Margie, I promise, the Unhinged knows no bounds in these awards. Really, every day. Send it to
I don't
our-
have anything else to talk about. What are we going to talk about? Like TNA? That sucks.
Well, you know, if you want to talk about TNA, I can just introduce you to the Raw
No.
after WWF Armageddon 1999. Because you know what they did? They played the Ariana Grace promo after she turned on Santino 2 weeks ago. Word for word, bar for bar, the Stephanie McMahon Helmsley promo when she turned on her dad after Armageddon. They did every beat. Stepping out of the shadow. He calls me daddy now, or he says, Stack says, oh, she calls me daddy now. She says, I'm not daddy's little girl anymore. Like, they did everything. They basically said Santino
This
Marella
is why they
is
didn't win
Vince
any
McMahon.
awards.
This is why they didn't win shit.
Yeah,
It's just
this is why they didn't win
hilarious.
Anything.
Just amazing.
All right, sure. Who cares?
Oh, but also Baron Kazarian had a really good main event. I do have to put that over. I knew it was good. Watching it was also again. I try to give you one match that if you're going to enjoy TNA, that's the one match they posted in full. The world title match between Kazarian and Bear was really, really good. Solid, simple storytelling match. They did their job. It was as fine could be.
Matthew, make sure you have a sign that says "Congrats to AEW" on your 11 ITW awards.
Please, if you're going to all the collisions, man, this is the start of the residency, right? This is the Billy Starks Rise Up residency. It's time. You got to go and show TK this episode. Just have this episode. Bring a big flat screen TV with Wi-Fi and just play this episode, the first hour, on loop, and we'll watch it twice during Collision while you're watching whatever show. 4 shows for $240 is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's a really good deal, honestly.
That's one show at the very top of the back row at any WWE event.
I mean, that'll get you in the parking lot at a WWE event. That won't get you in the building. I'm sorry. You gotta.
When they do a house show in Evansville, maybe you'd be able to get in. I don't know.
You can park for the 240, and they're like, just chill outside here. Maybe you can like listen to the noise. We'll open the doors for you a little bit, and you can try to listen to what's going on in there. But you can't get in the building for 240.
You can park, but you can't come in. You know, it's not my fault. I'm not the one doing it. What else is there to talk about this weekend? This is a busy weekend, isn't it? We got Dome Show.
Yeah,
got 3 hours SmackDown. You don't have to watch any Noah. You don't have to watch Naito.
That sucked.
I heard it sucked. Did not watch.
I saw it. It sucked. Naito, poor dude. He's just kind of shot, man. Like, he's been shot. It's very obvious how shot he is.
I've been told he's washed.
Yeah. It was sad showing for Naito. Honestly, very sad showing.
But he appeared. They said his name, and Naito appeared.
I'm excited for the Wrestle Kingdom, Tanahashi's last match, and Tsuji and Takesha. Looking forward to both of those matches. See how Aaron Wolf does. There's some intrigue there. He's facing the greatest wrestler of all time, so he's got a lot to live up to. But Tanahashi's last match, I'm very excited for that. 3-hour SmackDown. That sucks. That's unfortunate that show is now 3 hours again. Ugh. Yeah.
They're gonna spend so many weeks getting you closer and closer to enjoying it, and then they're gonna go back to 2 hours and we'll be like, yay, but also like, you were doing okay, you finally figured it out. It's the same thing every time. It's unfortunate, but also fortunate. Listen, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Watch the first 2 hours, go to bed, watch the third hour if you find that it's actually worthwhile.
I can't do that though. I can't.
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
you can't, but I'm telling other people who are, not doing what your job is to just take it easy and enjoy it as you will. Oh, this seems bad. We're being matched. I get it.
How was I not invited?
Oh, you're always invited to
Paul
the show.
was here.
Yeah,
Triple H
Paul
was
was
here.
here earlier.
Yeah.
I saw that. Let's see. I have one award to give out here.
Okay.
It is most likely to embarrass me by opening their Instagram story in an airport. Thank you. Shaza McKenzie has won this award because she puts nothing but her ass cheeks on Instagram.
You should know this. What are you doing opening her Instagram in the airport?
He's
anyway?
my friend. So here's a funny story. My wife and I were sitting in bed at like 1 a.m. last night. And she was, I just got Shaza'd.
Pow, right in the face.
Yep. There we go.
I get that when I'm like just like scrolling Twitter and then all of a sudden Shaza just pops up. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's like Shaza's my friend. Destiny FOMO is my friend. It's like, all right now. Come on. Like,
it's just what happens when you work in an entertainment industry that's full of good-looking people.
Butt cheeks. Oh, okay.
This is what it is.
Well, I'll tell you what else this industry is full of.
People asking me questions about the Rushmore. Yeah, exactly.
The Rushmore. I got somebody saying an award and not breaking news, SRS in decline. I don't know. I'm seeing a bunch of Japanese wrestling fans being absolute piss babies that I would dare report any news about Japanese wrestling. It's so funny.
Wow. Can't believe you talked to Rocky Romero.
Here's some of them that I got. One. SRS is New Japan sources, whoever's on the next New Japan Strong show. Well, maybe you need to get some better sources because that show ain't been on the air in 3 years. Then I saw one that's like, he clearly talked to Rocky Romero more at 11. I have not talked to Rocky Romero outside of about Fightful Espanol because I asked for some advice on it since 2024. I saw one that's like, does he not know that this is one of Tetsuya Naito's disciples? No, I've never covered Tetsuya Naito or Gabe Kidd or Kenny Omega to the point to where when Kenny Omega built his Will Ospreay match on my show, I said, Kenny, you know that this is going to be the headline. Do not act surprised when it is the headline. And then he giggled and then dug himself in more of a hole. Like, of course, that's what New Japan people do. But some of them have a little bit more truth to it. People act like I reported he was going to go in and stab Takeshita this week. Like, dude don't want to come to America a bunch. What?
Can you blame him?
No,
I don't blame him.
I completely agree with Tsuji.
I'd
want to stay over there too if I were him.
This is just New Japan to a T, right? They do these interviews and there's a lot of truth in what they are saying. You can go back to the Tanahashi and Kenny stuff. Yeah. Look at their interviews before Kenny's last match, before AEW was formed. And Tanahashi talking about like the different styles and how Kenny structures a match compared to how he does things. And then Kenny wanting to leave. And then Kenny's comments about Tanahashi. And like they both admitted like, there was truth to there. We were also building a match. And now years later, they continue to find respect for each other. Now they're best friends doing podcasts, but this is New Japan. Like they use a lot of the truth in their build-up. Oh, I don't know why people. The Rocky Romero comment.
What's funny is I saw people say this is why there can't be a real hot feud. I'm like, what? Because these are his real feelings. Like, I don't know. I saw somebody that I very much respect say, oh, well, if we're breaking down doing news stories on this, I hate MJF's promos and how he'll get treated. His got reported on a week and a half ago. What?
Yeah, people just wanna find something to complain about.
They love
You know
to
this,
they love to
Sean.
bitch. I dread this week every year because people act like I break news about New Japan once a year. Listen, I broke the news that Tony Khan didn't want to mess with Evil earlier this
Yeah,
year. That's for
true.
damn sure. I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Sean.
Take care, Sean. What just happened?
The Rocky Romero comment popped me so much. Like, oh, look who's talking to Rocky Romero. I'm using that. I'm using that for, when I say everybody in AEW is Bryan Danielson. I just talked to Bryan Danielson. That's going to be my New Japan bit. Like I talked to Rocky Romero, and that's who. I don't talk to anybody in New Japan. I talk to very few people in AEW. But now, when I lie and say I talk to people in New Japan, it's just Rocky Romero.
As it should be.
Or it's just Bryan Danielson for everything, because it's always Bryan Danielson.
Of course it's Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson is very famously loose-lipped.
I have a bone to pick with you, Joel, over the ITW awards, because we didn't really do a panel.
Because they're massive? Oh, okay, no.
But we kind of did a panel for some stuff. And one of mainly like the moment of the year, the match of the year, things like that. In moment of the year, SP3 picked the Hangman opens the briefcase. And mine was Bryan Danielson as Blue Panther. And Joel was the deciding vote. And
was
he
I?
went, yes.
Oh, I just read the first thing and said I ain't doing two of these.
No, you didn't have to do two of them. You were the deciding vote.
Oh, well, then I guess I picked the first one that was on the page.
Well, because you can't read, you get the slander for this. So Joel picked Hangman opening the briefcase, and Bryan Danielson got no awards at the ITW Awards, which was very sad.
I feel like that's okay.
No, it's not okay. Bryan Danielson should always win an award.
He won the award of my heart. He was part of the ensemble that won the AEW Promotion of the Year in the Weeds Award.
Sure. He should have had his own award, but you had to give Hangman another award.
Yeah, man. He was on the brink. His mental health is very important. I wanted to reward him for not only being a beacon of mental health support, but also for having a good year. He ended it terribly by being a big old loser, but he got kicked in the dick too.
Yeah. He didn't lose the match.
I know, but he got kicked in the dick at the end.
Yeah.
He could have won the match, but instead he got dick kicked. That's worse than losing. It's worse than getting pinned. Look at Sad Santino on TNA. He got kicked in the dick, and 2 weeks later he's just sitting there being like, "Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, and this is how I talk now."
Don't bring it back around to TNA. Who cares about TNA?
I had to, because now he's Sad Santino.
No.
It's very sad how Santino is so sad.
Mm.
He should stop being so sad. Because he's Sad Santino. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about? So there's not much else to talk about. You guys did a show yesterday and reviewed Dynamite.
Do you have anything to add to the Dynamite? Was it fine?
It was fine.
Okay.
I thought Alexander and Mox was great. I thought it was a very fun match. I really enjoyed Josh Alexander beating the shit out of John Moxley and vice versa. The finish was good. The struggle was good. And I watched Josh Alexander and I enjoy him 99% of the time. So I thought that was a really
What's
really
the 1% where you don't enjoy Josh Alexander?
3 months where he had to feud with Bully.
Oh. Fair.
Except for the last match. The blow off was good because that was the hardcore match. And if there's one thing that Bully can do is do a hardcore match with plunder where no one's actually there. So other than that, 99% of the time. Fair. The stuff with Jonah was fantastic. The stuff with Bronson Reed and Josh, that was great.
I forgot about that.
It's so hard to not enjoy Josh Alexander's work, except for that, again, 1% being the Bully stuff. The other stuff has just been great. I can't think of a seriously, I can't watch this shit Josh Alexander match of the last 3-4 years, other than the Bully stuff I just talked about.
All right.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, the Mercedes crash out continues. Taking the TBS title off of her this quickly is...
Quickly?
I mean,
she's held the title for 540 days.
I mean, this quickly compared to all the other belts she has.
What?
It felt like the TBS title was going to be the last one to go out of all the belts she held. That's what I was trying to say. This quickly is probably poor choice of words. Yeah, she had the title, and she had like the most defenses and beat the. So, suddenly isn't the word. Okay, I used the wrong word.
You thought it would be okay. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Been different. I thought the order would have been different. So it was surprising that they went for the TBS title ahead of some of the independent wrestling belts that she has. Which, again, I don't hate it because it's all about when you can work and what your availability is like. And for Mercedes, maybe the story for her moving forward is going to be a little closer than further away. Which I personally, I would like it to be further away, that the crash out continues throughout, but it is what it is. But the match was really, really good with her and Willow. A bit of a shock finish that it's New Year's Eve, and it was a series. It was like, you know, doing a title change on New Year's Eve when you're not expecting people to be watching the show in droves, but they can always turn back and watch it later is a big deal. So I give Tony marks for being what's the word? I guess daring in the weeds. No, being daring in that way. He knows that like the live doesn't matter, as people are going to watch it, people are going to find it, and it made a big impression on socials, so it worked out. But yeah, great match, and the fall of Mercedes continues. I have the obvious gripe of just another person holding 2 fucking titles in the company, but who am I? I'm gonna say what everyone else says. Too many belts, and that'll be that. Too many belts.
I'm leaning the other way. I'm going on full bore.
Give Willow all the belts.
Not enough belts agenda. Too many people saying there's too many belts. I'm going into the not enough belts agenda over here.
All right.
I think everyone should have a title. Fuck it.
Well, if everybody has a title, then nobody has to fight. Peace on earth. Yeah. Peace in wrestling.
Really just come together and just sing Kumbaya songs for 2 hours.
And so the superstars of All Elite come together with their spot of tea to tell stories of the old days of war. But now peaceful times are upon us, so join us for AEW No Longer Dynamite. It is now AEW Floral Time.
See, I think everyone should have a belt, and the goal should actually be to collect the most belts. I think we've been looking at wrestling wrong for all of these years. It's like, oh, I need to win the world title. No, I think Mercedes had it right. I think Kenny Omega had it right. Everyone has a title, and then you got to take that title. It's like King of the Hill. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it. Take me a second. Or like Pokemon, you got to catch them all. You got to get all the titles, and the first person to collect all of the titles is the ultimate grand wrestler, and then they can just retire.
Let's not call people grand anything in 2026. Wow. Especially grand, then W word that comes after it.
What am I missing?
You see, in the United States, they're the people who walk around with the big white hoods. The leaders were called grand.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay. All right.
Wizard, damn it.
Yeah. I got it. When I think of Grand Wizard, I think of hip hop. All right, I'm not thinking racist.
You're not thinking the Grand Wizard of Wrestling? Come on.
No, I'm literally thinking rap music.
All right then.
Oh, I'm not thinking. Sorry, I'm not thinking of.
You're not thinking of Bucks County racist. Batman?
No, I'm not thinking of Bucks County Batman. That's why I didn't get your reference. Like, what? Why can't you call someone Grand W? Like, what is the issue here?
Well, now you know.
Okay, fine. Well, they got to call him something.
Champion of wrestling.
Can you do Ultimate Wrestler?
Yeah, I guess. But the UFC is still a thing. They can call them Ultimate Fighters.
Well, yeah. But isn't that when you collect them all in the Pokemon? What are you called? What do you call when you collect
them? A Pokemon Master.
Just a Master?
Yeah. Master Trainer. You're a trainer, too.
All right, so we can call them Master Wrestlers.
All right, well, then call us Masturbators.
Oh, Master Wrestlers is what we can call them. So they can get all of the titles. You got to collect all of the titles and once you collect them all, you are the master wrestler, and then you just retire from wrestling after that.
That works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, more titles, more wrestling, times of peace at the end of it. So who's going to be the first ultimate wrestler, trainer, super
Master
champion?
wrestler, Joel. We've established this. Master wrestler.
Who's going to bait the master wrestler?
I don't know. It depends on who wins. It's a shoot sport.
Wow.
Just beat the shit out of each other to win these titles.
So Marina Shafir wins. Got it.
Oh, Marina Shafir would fuck a lot of these dudes up, honestly.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm saying it. She's going to be world champion by next week.
That's fine. Marina Shafir rules.
And then at the end of it, you got to beat up Tony and you get his money.
They should do this. Instead of in like the wrestling ring, because who cares about, doing stuff? They should be out in a giant in the weeds field, and you just walk through the field and you run into another wrestler and you're like, we must fight now for your championship. And then they have a shoot fight right there, and then you win the title and you move on, and you whoever collects the title, they get to keep wandering around. And if you lose, you have to stay there in the weeds until the next person bumps into you, and then you try to take them out and win their title, and you can keep moving. I feel like this is a brilliant idea.
I feel like that boy ain't right.
No one has thought of this idea.
Is our show washed?
Is our show washed?
Our show washed.
Why?
Because this is what we talk about.
What are you going to talk about? TNA? TNA would kill for this kind of stuff.
That's true. TNA would kill for any type of momentum.
Yeah.
Well, all they have to do is book things better. But hey, whatever.
Well, that's not going to happen. So I'm not giving out free ideas for people.
That's the problem. You got to make them pay for it.
Well, you got to do it for free first, and then they're like, "This is so good that I will pay for it."
Well, I don't really know if they'll do that, but at least you're out there trying.
It's worked for other people.
That's true. People have just no one's ever been what's the word I can think of? No one's ever been original in wrestling. They did it the first time, and then everyone just ripped each other off, and it was over.
Wow.
What? Can't all be winners, right? Sometimes you're just gonna pull the shitty wrestling tropes out and just, take everyone else's ideas.
What if the color of the ambulance is a rainbow ambulance?
Oh, please. Please. I would love that.
It's going to be like black with flames because it's Aleister Black and Damian Priest.
So they're going to light it on fire or some shit.
That would rule.
That's true. You know what they're going to do? Because, wrestling is...
they're 100% not doing this.
Cyclical, and everyone just rips each other off. They're going to have... Whoever wins, they're going to have like Zelina Vega is going to drive in on a giant forklift. She's going to lift the ambulance all the way up in the air 40 feet and then drop the ambulance on its head. And then Aleister Black will be back 2 weeks, or not Aleister Black. Damian Priest will be back 3 years. Oh my God, 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later. Not selling a thing.
I think Triple H was only out like 2 weeks.
I think he was only out 2 weeks. It's true.
Yeah. Well, Damian Priest can't come back in 2 weeks because that would be too much, too close to Triple H. He's got to be out longer than Triple H was.
Yeah,
he can't have the same healing powers as Triple H.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
But he loves Triple H, and Damian Priest loves him, and vice versa.
Triple H does like Damian Priest. Yeah, the
Got
ambulance is probably going to be
It's a fucking hot tub for him.
Yeah. Yeah, the ambulance is going to be sponsored.
Oh, you bet. It should be a Slim Jim ambulance. I do like that idea.
Mm.
The woke ambulance is very funny. Out of my way. I dropped something. Yeah, it's a Prime ambulance, and now Logan Paul is going to be part of this stupid deal.
I thought when they said Prime ambulance, I thought it was Amazon Prime. I wasn't even thinking of...
Amazon's working with AEW. We can't do this.
Well, I don't know.
Jeff
Maybe
Bezos.
it's an NXT ambulance, so you could send to NXT if you lose.
When you turn on the sirens, it's just, oh yeah, man. Oh. It's just Booker T over and over again. It's
Or an
him doing the
LFG.
Oh no.
An LFG ambulance. Ship them to LFG.
Yeah, the ambulance is going to take them to the Upside Down for Stranger Things. They're going to. Oh, I'm so not looking forward to the Stranger Things Raw.
Why?
They're going to make it as hokey as they can.
Oh, I can't wait because I want to see people get really pissed off of how bad they're like. This is nothing like Stranger Things. They screwed it up so bad. I'm excited for that.
They should bring the Muppets back. I'm telling you, they're going to start it. They're starting another show.
I saw that.
The ambulance just yells "Shucky Ducky." Shucky Ducky, Shucky Ducky, out of my way, man.
They did ask people to wear like their Stranger Things fits. It's gonna be people showing up in like Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan t-shirts. That's like it.
Where are they? They're in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks for them.
What is a Stranger Things fit? It's just
I don't know, 1980s bullshit. Like
70s and 80s clothes. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you gonna do? Just show up in a WrestleMania 1 shirt.
Bunch of people gonna be like Saturday Night Fever. They're just gonna show up looking like Travolta in the 70s. Yeah, man, this is what we looked like.
I don't think like the majority of the people who have their fingerprints on that company know what the hell Stranger Things is and like what the appeal of it is. That's why I'm so excited for this, because I don't think they actually have a clue what Stranger Things like actually is. And so they're just gonna be like, we're like creepy gear and Upside Down and nostalgia, and like they're just gonna completely screw this up and it's gonna rule.
They're going to get people. They're going to sell a Stranger Things t-shirt at the event. And that's going to be the wear this and you'll be on camera. And people will be like, "Ooh, I can be on camera." And then there's going to be one person who gets the shirt. They're not on camera. And then they're going to take a video of themselves taking off that shirt and draping it across a chair. And they're going to say, "I was so let down by all of wrestling that I'm never going back to shows. My time is up. I'll see you in the next one."
Anyway, I'm very excited for them to screw up this Stranger Things stuff.
Should be very fun.
It's gonna rule. We'll talk more about that on Monday. Although, are you gonna watch Wrestle Kingdom by Monday?
I don't know. The show's what? The show's on Thursday?
Thursday? What?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll probably watch it. I asked SP3 in the chat when they're doing their review, and he said that they're doing it on Sunday morning, so after the show. So that's good, because my one concern was that they were going to wait till Monday to do it, but they're doing it Sunday. So because if they were doing it Monday morning, then we would have had to move main channel to here, but we're in the clear, so that's fine.
Yeah, we're on main channel on Monday.
Yeah, we are. So that means I have to watch, or at least have followed most of this. Start time is 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. I'm not doing it. It's not happening.
Well, I don't expect you to watch live.
No, there was a time when I used to. I used to do watch-alongs for Wrestle Kingdom.
Right.
For a few years. Like I did genuinely enjoy it. Just now my situation has changed and I do other things. So it'll be watching after the fact. I'll keep up with it.
I would hope you would watch it so we have something to talk about. I don't want to talk about a 3-hour Raw on Monday. No, or 3-hour SmackDown, sorry. No, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, Louis got it. I didn't always hate wrestling. I just hated all wrestling. Besides, it's main channel. Are people really going to want us to talk about Japanese wrestling?
Yeah. Considering it's a pretty big show and it's Tanahashi's last match.
It's going to be we're going to spend an hour talking about the Tanahashi retirement ceremony. I'm fine with it.
How he plays air guitar.
Honestly, the best part. Yeah. We talked about this on Wednesday's show. He's going to play air guitar while he gets airlifted to the top of the arena in the dome.
It's going to rule.
He's going to spit blood just like Gene Simmons, and it's going to be a whole bit. And I'm fine with that. That's how Tanahashi should go out, ascending to the heavens, playing air guitar, looking like a damn rock star. And Tanahashi is dead, and that's it. Because that's what happens when you retire. You're dead.
No, Okada just ends it with bitch. Very sad, despondent.
Okada's going to win that match. I'm so excited. Okada's going to win. He's going to put him in the money clip for 5 minutes. And then eventually Tanahashi's going to look at the camera and smile and be like, "This is for you, John. And that's it. The
It'd actually
homage.
be very funny if they do the tap out. That money clip sucks. I hate that move.
That's why I want him to use
But
it.
if they
I
do
watched
the
the
tap
rage
out,
quit.
if they do the tap out, and then Cena posts like the Instagram, with no caption, and it's the Leo meme, like the
Yes.
pointing. That's the Cena Insta post.
Oh, I love this. Ryan saying Tanahashi do the air guitar tap out.
He's not tapping out. He's just playing air guitar.
Referee doesn't know. Red Shoe's gonna be like, I don't know. Let's assume he's tapping out. Red Shoe's retired yet?
No, I'm pretty sure Richard's still there.
No, he's probably doing this match then.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega should be the guest referee for this match.
Kenny's there. He's not going to be a referee. They don't need guest referee and stuff. Kenny and Ospreay are going to be there, though.
Honestly, there's a good possibility that by Monday morning, we're not talking about the Tanahashi retirement. We're talking about the Don Callis takeover of New Japan.
That's true. Yeah, because of Dash.
New Year Dash is the next day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Get excited for that. That's going to be the thumbnail. It's going to be.
No, it's not, because you're not watching it.
No, but I'm sure I can find a screen cap somewhere that TV SIE hasn't taken down yet.
That's not going to be the thumbnail.
Cowards.
I'm not sure if I'm going to watch Dash live. Dash has kind of sucked the last few years. So.
Yeah, that's why this year is going to be great when Don Callis comes out with the family and takes over New Japan.
Yeah.
And Gato's going to be right there, and he's going to be like, yeah, we're giving you the book, Don Callis. And Don will be like, the power. I'm one step closer to becoming the ultimate wrestler, the master wrestler. He just has to win some titles.
Okay.
Yeah. Where was FTR on Wednesday? That's a good question, Ken Bruno.
Chilling.
FTR is going to show up.
They were checking on Stokely. He was at the hospital.
I'm glad somebody checked on Stokely because sure as shit no one else was.
Yeah, they cared a few days later.
A few days later.
Yeah, they didn't care in the moment, but
No.
a few days later, they were like, oh shit.
Walk their ass up there and just like, whoops. Oh my gosh. Well, I think he fixed his internet, although it's very slowly loading to show. Oh, is it going to happen? He's back. Hi. Are you okay? Is the internet okay?
I'm fine. I don't know what the hell happened. I tried logging on, and then I just got rerouted, and then I couldn't even log back on. I don't even know what happened on the show.
I think I figured out what happened.
Oh no.
It's that damn Talking Tom.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Talking Tom tried to fuck on SP3.
That's right.
They did fuck on. They didn't try to. They did fuck on me. They got me kicked off. I heard someone else took over from me. Kimmy just told me on Twitter. I was like, oh damn, I didn't even know about any of this.
Legend was here.
Who?
Legend.
Oh, I don't know.
You know.
Maybe a legendary star. Tanahashi came.
Oh, that would have been much better.
We would have sat there playing air guitar with him for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That would be the interview. I would, honest to God, I'd be like, Tana, no questions. Can we just play air guitar 20 minutes? I'll put something on and we can just vibe out. He'll be like, yeah, hell yeah.
I'd ask him about his hair. Like, what do you put in your hair?
Well, he's
I would have compared hair tips with my auntie because he has my auntie's hairstyle whenever she gets dressed up for Easter.
Goes to her hairstylist too, by the looks of it. Shout out to Tanahashi. What color is that hair going to be at Wrestle Kingdom?
Probably blonde with a pink streak. Oh, I did promise everybody yesterday I was going to talk about Stardom Dream Queendom. Did you watch anything from there, Jeremy?
No, I have not watched any Stardom. But tell me what to watch.
All right. Great show.
You're not
Stardom.
me if I watched it?
Great show by Stardom on Monday at the Budokan. I got to give it up to Walker Stewart. Walker Stewart might be the most underrated commentator out there, and it takes a lot for any commentator to do a 5-hour show solo. Like I used to love, like I think Joey Styles, like one of the greatest commentators ever because he used to do all those solo ECW shows. But like to have someone, I never saw Joey Styles do a 5-hour show on his own. That is baller status. He's like, what, I think he's like 24 years old. He's such a young man, despite looking like he's like in his 30s, and he's tall as hell. But Walker Stewart is fantastic, and he was great with like telling the different stories that was going on. Because for me, I hadn't really watched Stardom since the Crimson event back in November, but he got over like all the different stories that was going on. I would definitely say go out of your way to watch Sarai versus Natsupoi. That matchup, that was one of those adrenaline, like, oh, let's go type of matches when they start slapping the crap out of each other, hitting each other with these big strikes to the chest that was echoing across Budokan, and just like the double stomps, the forearms, everything looked great in that matchup. And Sarai, it's her timing and everything. It's so Okada coded, like Okada mid 2010s to late 2010s coded, where she paces her matchup so well and she feels like she's always in control. Her feet work, her timing is just immaculate, and it was so good in this matchup. And Natsupoi is probably one of the best underdog baby faces in all of wrestling. And just to know the story about her kind of being down on herself since Tam Nakano had to retire earlier in the year, and she failed to beat Saya Kamatani, who retired her, and just feeling like she was going to quit wrestling, but the passion that she got from fighting one of her best friends, Sarai, that was a great story to tell. And that was one of like the non-title matches on the card, but the title matches were really good, especially the final two. You had Konami going up against Saya Ida. Saya Ida has kind of been like mostly a tag team wrestler with Wing Gori, with Hanan, but Hanan got injured by Konami earlier in the year. So you had that kind of as a subplot to the story. She was looking for revenge, looking for her first singles title in Stardom. And she had a great underdog babyface performance herself with Konami, who just kicks the crap out of everybody I see her in the ring with. It's so violent, her kicks. And like I said the other day when we were talking about Speedball and Okada, that Speedball was kicking Okada into second and third gear in that matchup on Christmas Collision. That's what it felt like with Konami. She was getting like the fire and the fighting spirit out of Ida by just kicking the crap out of her, putting her in different submissions, and just the fight, the crowd getting behind Ida was so good. You felt like you wanted to see her get the win, and her coming up short in the end. And it sets up a hate versus hate matchup with Konami, who's a member of Hate, versus Rina, who's probably one of my favorites, the Pink Devil. Rina, she's only, I think she's like 19, 20 years old, but she's one of the best in Stardom right now and has really been picking up momentum. She won the Stardom Rumble earlier in the show, and that set her up to be the next in line to get a shot at the Wonder of Stardom Championship, now held by Konami. And Hate dominated this show. They went 4-0 on the show, and Rina was just like, everybody in Hate has titles. I want a title too. So she challenged her fellow stablemate. So that's something to look forward to coming out of the show. And then Saya Kamatani, the Tokyo Sports MVP, versus Sari Anoi was a great main event matchup. Just wonderful pacing and escalation as the match went on. They're just hitting these big moves. At one point, Sari hits Saya with this big kick right to the face and busts her nose. And then you hear the fighting spirit. You see the tears in Saya Kamatani's eyes, who might cry actually more than Cody Rhodes. I didn't think that was possible, but Saya Kamatani cries at everything. It's so great how emotional she is, because it adds so much drama, because you're thinking, oh, she's crying because she's probably going to lose, but she doesn't. She always pulls it out in the end, hitting two Star Crushers to get the win and retain the World of Stardom Championship. And then it set up Starlight Kid, who came back earlier in the night in the other great matchup on the show with Starlight Kid and Azumi versus Ashuri and Inabata from God's Eye. That tag team match was a red hot opener. So much energy. The crowd was on fire in the Budokan. But top to bottom, this was one of the rare shows that I had to watch, on replay, but I watched the full show because Stardom is one of the best promotions. They were like number 3 for my promotion of the year when I did the votes for Sports Illustrated Awards, because Stardom's had a great year when it comes to business. Not all the time with the booking, but I think the booking of Saya Kamatani as the champion has been superb. But just the booking of this show was really well done. This was a great show that I suggest going out your way to see. But if you're limited on time, watch the Sarai versus Natsupoi matchup. Watch the main event with Saya Kamatani versus Sari Anoi. Watch Konami versus Ida. watch the opener with Azumi and Starlight Kid versus God's Eye, and just watch the 5 minutes of Megan Bayne and Bozilla in the ring, because I watched that 5 minutes. I was like, these big old girls beating the crap out of each other had that crowd in Budokan on their feet. And I know if Stardom gives us a rematch between Bozilla and Megan Bayne after their great match at Joey Janela's Spring Break, I know Joel was there live for that. If they do that in like a Kurgan Hall or one of these historic Japanese arenas, that could be a match of the year candidate. So go out of your way to watch those 4 matches in just the 5 minute sequence of Bane versus Bozilla.
Telling you, man, that was my WrestleMania match. That was the match, and I keep saying it.
I don't blame you.
It was, yeah. Watching it live, like when they announced it, I said, "This is my WrestleMania," and damn, it was so much fun. No, those two should continue to beat the shit out of each other. And if they do it in front of the Japanese crowd, yeah, they'll ooh and on, enjoy it. I think that'd be a lot of fun too. Ask me if I didn't watch the show. Of course I didn't watch the show, but I at least appreciate
I
you.
I didn't ask you. What?
Well,
Yeah, he did. You weren't
Well,
asked.
you couldn't ask me if I watched the show. Damn.
You already knew the answer. What's he going to waste words for?
What if the answer was yes? What if I found the time?
Well,
You don't. You don't.
What if I sat my kid down and I said, "Son, watch Japanese women's wrestling right now," and he'll be like, "Okay," because he's just anything to watch a screen for a minute.
My kids love it. My kids love the Japanese wrestling more than American. When I watch American wrestling, they leave the room. If I watch in New Japan or Stardom, Harlem and Sydney, they want to watch it.
My kid is not watching wrestling anytime, anytime soon or anytime at all. Not happening.
need more matches with fridge doors, then he'll watch wrestling.
Yeah, well, he'll learn. 'Cause he's out there practicing his jumping around skills as we speak. Not here, out somewhere else.
No, finally kicked them out. I respect it.
Yes.
You do that for weeks.
The weather's good enough. I mean, there's snow on the roofs, but the weather's it's nice and sunny here in Toronto, so everything's
Jump
okay.
off the roof.
Tenru's saying if I don't cry when Tanahashi retires, I'm heartless. Well, call me heartless then.
We already know the answer to that.
I don't cry for wrestlers finishing their job. I don't cry for anybody finishing their jobs. Congratulations, you did your job for a long time. I'm happy you got the money and survived. Good
Listen
for
to
you.
this, man. Listen to this, man.
You did it.
I'm
You
gonna
did
air guitar
hard.
along with Tanahashi when he retires. We're all gonna just collective air guitaring on Sunday morning.
They should play his original theme. I loved his original theme. They should play that one last time.
It's tough to beat Go Ace though.
I think the original theme is better. I recently watched The New Beginning in 2012 with the first ever Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kazuchika Okada matchup. Watch that for Patreon. Check out True Hill Heat Patreon. Me and Jimmy McElroy, I'm watching that for GOAT Match Series. And yeah, his original theme was just so good. I loved it.
You think Okada gets the band that does his current theme to play him out?
No,
Why
I
not?
think he's actually gonna use his
The
New Japan
original?
theme. Yeah.
I can see that.
I don't think he's gonna use the AEW theme.
He should come out and fully be like, "I'm AEW through and through." Like, wear the flag and everything.
He kind of said that he's kind of been hinting around both because he went full New Japan when he confronted Tanahashi, and he's kind of said like, that was a one-off, but maybe for Wrestle Kingdom. So I think he's trying to like tease people of what he might actually do. I would love it if he just wrestles full AEW Okada style and he just is flipping off Tanahashi, calling him a bitch, slow it down, brother, and then go from there. And like Tana has to like force him to kick it into a different gear. But I think it'd be great if Okada is just like, yeah, fuck this. I don't care about your last match. I'm gonna be dickhead Okada here. What it needs to be? It needs to be Balloon Okada.
Yeah, there it is.
That's what we need to bring back.
I was gonna say he needs to shoot on him, just like he did with was it Kinomiya?
Bring back Balloon Okada. Oh yeah, when he kicked the shit out of Kinomiya. That was really funny. Yeah.
He needs to do that with Tana. I'd be like, "You're done," and just kick him in the head.
No, that was Kiyomiya that kicked Okada in the head.
Yeah, but didn't Okada then go after him and kick him back, get his lick back?
Well, he just squashed him in the Tokyo Dome. That's what he did. That's what he did as a receipt. He was like, I'm just gonna bully you and just beat the crap out of you in Tokyo. Don't barely sell anything. Great match though. I did watch the Noah New Year's show. Well, I watched portions of it because I couldn't watch the whole show. Not gonna put myself through that type of pain. And I agree with Jeremy. That Tetsuya Naito match, that was sad to watch.
Yeah.
That was really sad to watch. He did like 3 moves, and one of the moves was spitting at his opponent multiple times.
That actually
did, like,
rolls.
Him responding to chops with spit was hilarious.
Yeah,
And
that was actually good.
Like the whole performance peaked on his entrance. His entrance, He gets this nuclear top star pop, and it's so great because Keno is the most grumpiest person in the row, and he's getting pissed off because he comes out with a fake Naito first.
Yep. Yeah, him actually like trying to do anything sucked, but him just milking his entrance and spitting ruled. He's like, I can do this. I can walk and spit. Maybe not at the same time, but I can do this. Ask me to do some wrestling moves. We're out of our depth here, brother.
And then they won the GAC Heavyweight Tag Team Championship.
Yeah.
I was like, that's hilarious.
I was like, they won these titles?
In fairness, Hank and Tank won them recently too. So like, let's talk about the prestige of these titles. Come on.
I mean, those titles have changed hands like 3 times in like 2 months because I think Hank can take one in from Team 2000X. Then I think Team 2000X won it back from Hank and Tank. Then Keno and Marufuji won it from Team 2000X, and then the Los Tranquilos de Japón won it at New Year.
And you know who's gonna beat them next for him?
The Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers.
Of course. They actually had a decent enough matchup compared to the Naito matchup. Like, I thought that one was actually decent, and the Good Brothers looked like they put on their working boots. So shout out to the Good Brothers. But man, I brought this up just to talk about that Hiromu Takahashi versus Amakusa matchup. Whoo! That's the bar set for match of the year. That was the best Hiromu matchup since he faced Speedball Mike Bailey in Kurgan Hall back in like 2023. That was fantastic. Fantastic matchup. The crowd heat was ridiculous. Amakusa is one of the most talented high flyers out there that no one really talks about. And he's like in his 40s by this point. And he's just so good. And Hiromu was excellent. This was the Hiromu Takahashi that made me call him the greatest junior heavyweight of all time. I'm sorry, Jushin Thunder Liger, but Hiromu is just different. He just hits different for me. And I love matches when he goes into big match Hiromu territory. And that was it on what was that, Thursday?
I have to watch the Hiromu match because somebody in our chat yesterday was praising it as well. I only watched the Naito match because I was just very curious to see how that would look, and I was not disappointed because I didn't expect much, and Naito certainly delivered in that one. I thought everybody else was like fine. Like everyone else did what they needed to do, but Naito, he wasn't moving. He wasn't moving too well.
But Jeremy Lambert, fine.
No, everyone else was better than fine. I mean, especially compared to Naito, they were excellent compared to Naito. Like everyone else was working and trying their best out there. Naito was just, he was given nothing, like nothing in that match. He was not moving well. He was just standing there a lot of times, like just kind of waiting for something to happen, and it moving, like slowly moving into position on stuff. So yeah, everyone else looked very good by comparison to him. And I thought they looked good just in general, but that was rough stuff for Naito.
Well, speaking of rough stuff, tonight, 3 hours.
God.
SmackDown.
I'll see you guys.
I'm just running down the card, brother, and then we're out of here. So you might want to stick around for the finish. It's or not. Go fuck yourself. All right, fine. Let's see if I care. 8-woman tag match. It's the War Games match minus the stars. Alexa Bliss gamer. Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky versus Nia Jax, Legends, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. Sure, that'll be fun. Jay Cargill.
They're going to give them like 25 minutes because it's a 3-hour show now.
That's right. They are going to go far. Sorry, I'm just checking to see. We're good. Jade Cargill takes on Meet Shin. Whether or not that happens is up in the air because, as Fightful Select reported, and of course Meet Shin as well, she has a shoulder injury. She was taken off of the holiday tour, and I think they're still evaluating.
They are no longer advertising that match on their website. I will say that they kind of pulled that from advertising on the website, which doesn't, like, it means something, but doesn't mean everything because their website sucks and they don't know what they advertise half the time anyway.
True.
But yeah, they are no longer advertising that on the website.
All right. Well, there you go. It's possible that they do something different, or that they just have Jade Cargill come out and cut another promo and call someone a bitch, and we move on. But if it happens, Michin, it was supposed to be, if she wins, she gets a title shot. It was an eliminator match, a championship eliminator match for Michin. But we'll see where that lands. And then an ambulance match, Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. That's it. That is 3 hours.
That's not it. There's more. They've added more.
Someone needs to update this thing then.
Well, that was posted at 8:00 when they hadn't announced those things, and they've announced more since then. So I'm not going to update it.
Well, then update it, damn it.
I literally just said I'm not going to.
Well, what are the updates? Tell us.
I'm going to tell you.
Tell us now.
Drew McIntyre is going to announce the stipulations for the 3 stages of hell.
Good.
There's that. And then there's Julia against Chelsea Green for the women's U.S. title.
Oh, they're okay. They're going through with that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have fun with that. Again, 3 hours, and we have 4 things announced then, assuming the Michin match is off. But hey, there you go. SmackDown, 3 hours. Maybe you'll
probably
watch
do a Carmelo Hayes open challenge.
Oh, the open challenge.
Yeah.
Right.
3 hours sucks.
3 hours is a long time to watch wrestling. So don't do it. Save yourself the hassle.
I don't have a choice.
Anyway.
What did we accomplish today, Joel?
When you need the best and the brightest and the greatest awards ever, don't look to us, but we'll give you the most entertaining ones, and we sure as hell did. Congratulations to the 2025 In the Weeds winners.
The biggest thing we accomplished today is the 58th annual Wheaties went down in history as either the best or the worst Wheaties of all time, or both, depending on your perspective.
I'm sorry, and you're welcome. Results of our poll question. Oh, wait. No, I'm just kidding. We were doing other stuff today.
Yeah, and do a poll question.
That's
today.
fine. We don't need that right now.
That's fine. It is Friday, though. I do, despite being in every room but my own.
Well, hold on a minute.
What?
Jeremy.
What?
What was your moment of Thursday?
Not watching TNA.
I get it. Bear Bronson versus Frankie Kazarian. Great TNA world title main event. There's your moment of Thursday.
My moment of
Jay Lethal stomping out Bandito and joining the swirl.
My moment of Thursday was Madison Rayne retiring. Not that she's like actually retiring as like, oh, I'm so happy. That's my moment. But the moment that the backstage segment with Deonna Purrazzo and kind of doing a reflection on her career and wrapping up her in-ring career. Congratulations to Madison Rayne on her career, like a 5-time knockouts champion, everything. So yeah, congratulations. She wrestled for AEW. She wrestled for WWE. She wrestled for ROH and TNA. So Madison Rayne had a very good career that I hope she's proud of. And now she's going to be doing coaching or continue to do coaching at AEW. And I really like the segment with her and Deonna. Anytime Deonna's on TV, we're always fans of that. So that's my moment.
That's a great moment. I do have one more thing before we do our Friday tradition.
Okay.
I have been sent something from the great Ken Bruno.
Oh, all right.
So you know that
that's scary.
That it's serious. I'm going to delete all these awards from our overlay tab because no one else gets to see these.
That's the one award Sean retweeted, and then I think he realized what he did, and he's like, "Oh, I screwed up." He's like Bradley Cooper in The Hangover. Oh, I fucked up.
No regrets there. But anyway, the great Ken Bruno sends us this one. I thought about using
That's
that
very
the hat
good.
and glasses graphic, but I couldn't bring myself to it.
That's very good. Thank
I
you,
love how
Ken.
Tony's pointing to the tier coming
Yeah.
down Paul's.
Yes. Ken's great.
Shout out to Ken Bruno.
Ken getting the ITW sign on the pay-per-view was a big moment for In the Weeds this year. So yes. Yeah. All right. Let's do It's Friday, and you know what that means.
Mana, the final boss. And here we go. This is how good. The final. God damn, that's good shit.
And here we go. Oh.
Wrong pipe?
No, it gets worse every single week. It just, I don't know if this tequila does not age well. I don't know if it, I've had it for a while now. And it's got, people can see, that much left. Like, it's only like, what? A little over half gone. And the only time I drink it is on this show. I don't drink it otherwise. It gets stronger / worse every single week.
Just like your show.
It just sits in my closet otherwise. So
that might be a problem. You might have to freeze it.
Probably, but like I don't want to keep it in the fridge.
Put in the freezer.
Well, I don't want to keep it in the freezer, kids. So.
Oh, you don't have like a loading area you can put in the back or anything like that?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll see if I know. I got a fridge. I got a drawer freezer.
Oh, okay.
Like
fancy fridge, fancy freezer over here.
What came with my place? I don't have a chest freezer. It's just a pull-out freezer, like a drawer. What came with the place?
Beat your kid with it. I get it.
Yes, you've been to my place. You've seen what the.
I don't remember what it looked like. I don't remember.
Wow, fake fan, Jeremy Lambert. Big fan of architecture. Oh, anyway, we're back on Monday for Main Channel Monday.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm going to be back to normal because my kid will be back in school, and I won't be unavailable as much. I'll actually be able to do my job again.
Oh, good.
Yes, I know. I'm very aware of the amount of clips that haven't gone up and the amount of things that just got tossed aside.
Yeah, I put some clips up yesterday.
Yes, I saw. Thank you. They will go up. I will get some work done on them very soon. It's just been a lot of trying to keep up because the kid's been at home. So, for Jeremy Lambert, do you have anything to plug?
Watch SP3 and Lyric on their Wrestle Kingdom review on Sunday morning.
Yes.
We might have a guest on Monday. Don't hold me to that.
I've learned long not to do that indeed. You know who I am. You know who he is. Leave a thumbs up on the way out. Enjoy your weekend. Watch whatever you want or don't. Go outside and enjoy the weather or don't. Just be good to each other. Ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary. We'll see you in the next one.